All right, Steve, let's jump right in. We got lots of stuff to talk about. Let's go first with Djokovic, right?
Djokovic should have left the country. He knows what is coming. And I think he had every right to apply for that exemption because the Australians gave him that right. He had every right to expect that it would have been met. But the minute it became so political, the minute it became clear the Australians were going to kick him out no matter what, because it was in the government's interest to kick him out, Djokovic should have just taken the high road at that point and said, look, I'm out. I can't win. Now he's in a position of fighting a legal case he is almost certainly going to lose, with the potential consequence that he's out of Australia for the next 3 years. I mean, literally half of his Grand Slams, the 9 out of the 20, have come from the Australian Open. And he has put at risk the ability to compete in his best tournament by far for the next 3 years. And he's at an age where every chance he gets to win a tournament could be, it diminishes an opportunity. So he is making a terrible judgment here. And it's because the public is fed up with inconsistencies, with arbitrariness, with the appearance that people get treated better. Some people get treated better than others, and that's where we're headed.
Yeah. Steve, we also are watching Prince Andrew now being further distanced.
Well, just Andrew now.
Andrew from the Royals because of his ongoing scandal involving pedophilia. The Royals are, well, it is what it is, I guess, but they are really talk about being brutally clear about what they want to stand for and what they don't want to stand for. He's in the crosshairs. And I saw this week where one of the veterans groups had written a very strong statement. They want him out of the military.
Absolutely.
Because he does not represent their values.
And just to add to that, Steve, before you jump in, I think there's an American component to this, because I can't help feeling that the royal family have a sense of what's coming down the track from America in these tough civil courts. What do you think?
Well, first, I kind of think it's a little bit funny that we can call Glenn Your Excellency, but we can't call Andrew Your Excellency. So Glenn,
Governor, just call me Governor.
And the thing about, I'm going to equate Andrew to Djokovic. I'm not sure any show has done this yet, right? But it is very clear.
You could be the first.
It was very clear what was going to happen to Andrew. We know Djokovic was going to get kicked out of Australia. He should have just left on his own. Andrew should have just said, you know what, I'm stepping back. Here are the gobs of titles I have. I mean, he's the honorary air commander of the RAF Lossiemouth, or I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. He's a colonel-in-chief of the Small Arms School Corps. He is a colonel-in-chief of the Royal Lancers. He's a colonel-in-chief of the Yorkshire Regiment, and on and on and on. God knows what all these titles, they're meaningless, of course. He had a number of overseas military honorary titles. Why did he keep them? Just give them back. Say, look, I've got to focus on clearing my name. He has denied even meeting the woman, even though we've seen the pictures of him in Virginia.
Armor under.
He's denied with Giselle in the background. He's denied ever even meeting her. She has said he has sexually assaulted her on 3 occasions when she was under the age of 18. He should have just given all of this back and said, I'm going to concentrate on clearing my name. I'm going to concentrate on doing what's right, making sure the truth comes out, blah, 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 blah. So he now has to get, William come in and have a private meeting with the Queen, and His Royal Highness title gets taken away formally. He is a disaster from a public affairs perspective. And he's only making it worse for himself.